Hey, what's up, Rockflock? This is the Master Gamer Rockhawk64, and this is kind of a dual-purpose video that I'm doing here. The first of which is to um, discuss a very important event that has happened a few days ago, and the other purpose is to explain kind of what's going to be happening a little bit next with my channel. So, as you all know, if you've been on the internet at all in the past few days, this is kind of old news, I know, but Satoru Iwata, president of Nintendo, has passed away as of July 11th, 2015, of cancer. That's about all I know about it, but you guys may have noticed that I did release a little message to the Iwata family. That took a while to put together, and it was a very difficult video to put together because Iwata just had such a big part of Nintendo. You know, he was such an important part of Nintendo that it's kind of been surreal. You know, it almost feels like I'm gonna wake up from some sort of bad dream and we're gonna see him in the next Nintendo Direct. Even though, I know that's not gonna happen, but it's just it's what feels like it's gonna happen. And so, you know, he's gonna be sorely missed by many, many. First and foremost of which is his family and his fellow co-workers at Nintendo. So my thoughts and prayers will be with the Iwata family and Nintendo in the coming days. Especially his family, because you know they say that there's really nothing much more important than your family. And so my deepest condolences to the Iwata family in this time of mourning and loss. And the best of luck to Nintendo, and right now Shigeru Miyamoto is temporarily in the reins as president, but my thoughts and prayers will be with, I assume it's a board of directors or something, as they decide who's going to actually permanently take over Iwata's position as the 5th president of Nintendo. So, and to kind of tie in with my next point, I don't think Iwata would want us to sit here and mourn him, because he always placed the fans, when it came to his career, he always placed the fans above us. If he felt he disappointed us, he would take paycheck cuts. And, you know, he was always very dedicated. Even when he was the president of, like, HAL, he helped program some things. So, I feel it would only be fitting if something is done to pay tribute to Iwata. And so, at this point in time, I do have to announce that Pokemon TCG is a canceled project because of a save file error. I had a bit of an issue, and I would pretty much have to start back from the second medal again, and I really don't feel like going through that. We were practically done anyways, just like a couple more medals, then beat the game's version of the Elite Four and the rival, and then we would have been done with that, so there wasn't really a whole lot left to do there anyways. So, what I want to announce is LP Project number 6. I did have a different game in mind, but, you know, with the recent change of events, what I've decided to do instead is LP number 6 is going to be a blind LP of Earthbound 1/Mother 2 for the Super Nintendo. I have actually never played any of these games, and I know that Satoru Iwata did help work with them, so I think he was like producer for him or something. I know he did work with them, so in commemoration of Satoru Iwata, LP project number 6 is going to be Earthbound. And that will probably start the 20th of July. So yeah. It's rough when you lose someone that you deeply respect. Iwata for me was probably my second favorite Nintendo employee, right after Shigeru Miyamoto, and Eiji Aonuma coming in at a very close third. So, you know, having one of my top 3, it's, I don't know. And I don't know if any of you have noticed, but like a lot of the stuff with like amiibos and all the Nintendo social media have all taken the day off. Well, they took yesterday off because this will probably be going up on the 14th. They took the yesterday off to, you know, to honor Mr. Iwata. So, you know, he may be gone, but he will never be forgotten. At least not by me. And, I know someone once said that a man lives as long as, basically, even though someone may be on their they will be immortal so long as their legacy continues on, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that my children know of the great deeds that this man did for gaming. So, like I said, 20th, if not sooner. I may start it sometime this week. And if I do, if my calendar will pull up here. Come on. There we go. Well, it was up. It may actually end up starting tomorrow, if not the 17th. So, the 20th at the absolute latest is when that'll start. And, like I said, I've never played any of the Earthbound games, Mother games, whatever you want to call them. I've seen an LP of one of them, so I know that they could be a bit different with how they handle things, so... And hopefully there won't be too much of me blundering around. Obviously, editing magic exists, if I so feel the need to. But, yeah. Satoru Iwata, you were... I always considered you to be a member of the Rock Flock. As well as, Mr. Miyamoto and Mr. Aonuma. And so, Satoru Iwata, on behalf of the Rock Flock, I, wish you to rest in peace, and I hope that you, it's like Slim Kirby said, I hope that you provide the same enjoyment for the people in the afterlife that you did for us. I can just see you now, sitting there with a lot of the past presidents, and, you know, some of the people that you worked with, talking about just, I don't know, Nintendo stuff. So, Godspeed, Mr. Iwata, and, hey, we always remember the joy in your work and the great things that you did for gaming and for Nintendo in your life. Like I said, gone but never forgotten. So, I'm not actually considering this an update vlog of sorts. I'm considering this more of a commemoration to Satoru Iwata. So you will not see this or my previous video with the message to the Iwata, with my personal message to the Iwata family. You will not see those in any playlist or anything. So, yeah, like I said, keep an eye out for Earthbound. That should be coming the 20th at the latest. I gotta remember my camera's over here, not over here where my computer is. So, yeah, I will see you guys when that project starts. And, goodbye.